The American reality television show Bering Sea Gold is filmed in the cold and unforgiving reaches of the Bering Sea around Alaska, documenting the everyday lives and struggles of several dredge mining companies scouring the seabed in search of gold. However, dredge mining can only be performed during the warmer season, and as such, the show is divided into two segments. During the colder winters, the miners usually live in temporary housing around the frozen waters and continue their search for pay dirt beneath the sea. Initially, the show aired under two titles, namely Bering Sea Gold and Bering Sea Gold Under the Ice. But as of the fourth season, which aired in 2015, the two segments of the series aired under the now district title by which most fans would recognize the show. Currently running its 13th season, Bering Sea Gold proved to be popular among Discovery Channel's audiences, as it's built on its success since its debut in 2012. Among the many focal points of the show, Bering Sea Gold provides interesting entertainment as the miners compete with the rough seas, generally harsh weather, and cold conditions of the dangerous Bering Sea, overcoming difficulties such as poor underwater visibility, ocean-damaged equipment, and even hindered supply deliveries while out on the waters. While the show has often been criticized for being scripted, make no mistake, the divers and miners featured on the show most certainly risk their lives. Scripting isn't possible or necessary, but the potential big payouts might actually be worth all the risk and effort. Aside from the standard occupational hazards, a large part of the show focuses on the drama between the many mining companies, as they compete not only for the biggest payload, but also for the rights to mine in the most valuable locations. While the show's numerous featured miners earn their fair share of fame, there are a few names and faces that would particularly stand out to fans of Bering Sea Gold. Naturally, this list includes the Kelly family, consisting of the father-son trio of Brady, Chris, and Andy, as well as the show's longest-running leading stars, the Pomrenke father and son duo, Steve and Shawn. Certainly, fans and viewers have seen faces come and go in the series, with only a handful remaining as full-time cast members, but undoubtedly, the greatest source of entertaining drama is provided by the somewhat antagonistic character of Shawn Pomrenke. Although a constant feature in the series, and perhaps an all-time fan favorite, most viewers can't help but dislike the captain of the dredging vessel, the Christine Rose. Without a doubt, the audiences always has good reason to loathe Pomrenke, and the latest season is certainly no different. If you are wondering why new drama unfolded on Bering Sea Gold, then don't be surprised to learn that Shawn had yet again become involved in an altercation, this time with old rivals, the Kelly family. So who is this character? Born on March 26, 1975, Shawn spent his early childhood in Minnesota, USA, the oldest of three children of Steve Pomrenke and Catherine Gray. While little is known about Shawn's earliest childhood, he stated in an interview that he began gold mining with his dad at the age of 14, and often felt that dredge mining was his true calling in life. In 1986, the same year his sister Nikki was born, the family moved to Nome, Alaska, where Steve accepted a job offer as a mechanic. There, Shawn attended Belts High School, from which he matriculated, and after several years of hard work, his father eventually bought a boat and began a full-time mining/dredging operation. Shawn would often join his father on expeditions out on the Bering Sea, and through many years of experience, he became accustomed to life on the water. After years of working together, Shawn eventually took control of his father's company, Pomrenke Mining LLC, and also became co-owner of the vessel, the Christine Rose, of which he is now captain in a full-time position. In 2012, when the company Original Productions began filming Bering Sea Gold, Shawn and Steve joined the cast and have since maintained their place in the series. However, after many years at sea, Steve eventually retired, but would still make appearances in the series as he continues to keep his somewhat irresponsible son on the right path, ensuring that Shawn doesn't wreck the family-owned business. Aside from providing entertaining drama to the show, Shawn has had several run-ins with the law, which includes at least 2 arrests under charges of driving under the influence, drunk. The first incident took place in 2013, when Shawn crashed into a parked car at a shopping center. Luckily, it was only a minor fender bender, but instead of stopping and defusing the situation, Shawn simply drove off, soon pursued by law enforcement. When the police finally caught up to him, it became apparent that Shawn was heavily intoxicated. After facing hefty charges, Shawn yet again became involved with the police when they pulled him over for a random search and was again found driving while intoxicated. On this occasion, Shawn was also charged for not driving with a court-ordered breathalyzer and faced a hefty undisclosed fine. Despite his off-camera shenanigans, Shawn remains one of the best miners in Bering Sea Gold and even earned the title of Mr. Gold from his fellow reality stars, earned after successfully mining the most gold in the season, and to this day he still holds the record for the most gold mined, as well as digging up the biggest dredge payload yet in the series. Consisting of patriarch Brady, older son Chris, and younger son Andy, rivals, the Kelly family, are the owners of the vessel the Reaper, formerly known as the Minnow. The Kelly trio made their first appearance in the show during the third season in 2014, initially working on the Minnow as divers under the captaincy of Steve Rydell. However, midway through the third season, Steve sold his ship to Brad Kelly, who has since continued to captain it. After their debut, the Kelly family quickly became renowned, both for their success at mining, and unfortunately also for their rather broken family dynamic between the father and sons. Well known by fans and viewers for getting into petty arguments, which often lead to physical altercations between them, the Kelly family has earned a notorious reputation as a rowdy bunch. Nonetheless, they continue to make appearances in the show, as the producers no doubt love and exploit all the drama on board the Reaper. While most of the conflict and drama surrounding the Kellys remain in the family, some of their altercations have spilled over into rivalries with fellow stars in Bering Sea Gold, which also led to a couple of physical altercations. While many fans have been intrigued by the Kelly family's past misconduct, the most recent altercation involving the trio and Shawn Pomrenke had viewers buzzing with excited talk. As intriguing as the drama might be for some, not everyone walked away for the better. The tension between Pomrenke and the Kellys reached a fever point and got so far out of hand that the local authorities had to step in. The altercation in question took place during the filming of the 15th season, sometime late in 2022, though the exact date seems to be a mystery. Instead of intervening to stop the fight, the producers and camera crew looked on, and of course, milked the drama for all it was worth. The incident started after Andy Kelly approached Shawn at a pier on the docks of Nome, Alaska, apparently to confront Pomrenke about illegal mining on prohibited grounds. However, things didn't quite go according to plan, as Shawn almost immediately resorted to chasing Andy away, but the latter didn't heed Shawn's warnings. Initially, Shawn threatened to call the local police, but Andy insisted on getting up close with him. In response, Shawn placed Andy in a chokehold, and the two eventually began exchanging blows. Andy ended up with a busted and bloody mouth, but still wouldn't back down. Moments after the brawl started, Andy's brother Chris arrived on the scene, but instead of trying to stop the fight, chose to support his brother and egged Andy on to push Shawn into the water. Needless to say, the altercation got out of control, and just as things seemed to become a bit more civilized, Shawn and the Kelly brothers began arguing about who started the fight, the Kellys accusing Shawn. In response, Shawn flared up again in anger, and the brawl continued for a bit longer. In the end, the Kelly brothers retreated away from the scene and appeared to be calling emergency services, seemingly wanting to be the first to report the incident. As of yet, no report on any charges against either Andy or Shawn can be found, so for now, fans are on the edge of their seats, hoping to find out whether or not the Kelly brothers and Pomrenke can bury the hatchet and settle their differences, or conversely, who's charged with what. To see what happens next, fans and anyone interested can catch the 15th season of Bering Sea Gold and watch as the drama unfolds. However, if, like many others, you might be wondering where the Kelly patriarch Brady might have been when the brawl happened, you should know that he had previously been charged with domestic violence and would certainly not want to become involved in another incident. Brady was previously accused of assaulting an unnamed woman with whom he has a child. According to certain reports, Brady hit the woman over the head while she was sleeping, resulting in her sustaining severe injuries. Fortunately, she survived, but Brady told the police that she accidentally hit her head against a table. Regardless of his account, Brady was arrested and prosecuted on second-degree assault charges. He accepted a plea bargain and received a sentence of 4 years imprisonment. However, if he maintains good behavior, he could reduce his sentence to 8 months. The exact date of the incident remains a mystery, though Brady has reportedly been in custody as of February 11, 2022, and no reports of his release have been made public yet. As such, it might be safe to assume that Brady will be serving the full length of his sentence, and so his appearance on the TV series is likely to be suspended, at the least.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.